For the most part, you can go in here and select the chest. I have anvils in all my ender chests. That's interesting. Oh, and we have a person sitting here. Oh, the Creeper Kid. The Creeper Kid. Alright. And we look back here. We're going to have to, because, you know, the employees got to get their view, their point of view. Got somebody with a backpack on. Going over to table. Looks like his arm. And here's where you would sit and be like, "May I help you, dear sirs?" Which, not specifically that one. This one is the one that has the person. Alright, Scalacious. Please give me your self-paid envelope and skedaddle. Skildacious. Over here we have the receiving end, where the mail would go in here. This is actually the mail doors. You'd open those to bring in larger packages. They go into here, and the conveyor belt would take them down to this bin. Convenient, right? And then to bring them back, you would have to do this. There we go. And all the employees are dressed the same way. They have the white pillar quartz shirts with some nice boots, even if you can't really tell. Oh, these guys aren't. I guess some of them are dressed differently. It's illegal. They have to be dressed the same. Alright. But that's the way it is in America. They don't always wear their uniforms correctly. Out here we have the mail trucks. It's always night when I'm out here, you notice that? That's okay, you can still see it. These are nice, fuel-efficient mail trucks. Some a little different than the others, just to show some different class. That one has 2 glass in the front. This one has 1 glass in the front and then 1 half glass above it. And it also has mirrors on the side, whereas the other one really didn't. This one has... And there's a reason why some of these don't have mirrors. Imagine putting that on and it'd stick to the other one. So this is where the mail trucks are supposedly parked. People can park here as well, but it's not encouraged. And then we have some vehicles that we gotta look at. Here's a pickup truck, a big Ford, I think it's a Ford F-150. Oh, and here's an example of a 2-wide, yet it's not. It's 2-wide at the base, and then I extended it 4-wide on the second level. So it looks like the blueprint's only on the 2-wide basis. Subaru Lancer. 150,000 miles on it. Oh my goodness. I know of a car like that. A Ford F-150. And the neat thing about the tailpipes, this car isn't running right now, a truck, because the lights would be on otherwise. Something fun to do. That was a convenient work, and this doesn't glow either. So take that for inspiration, guys. Oh, here's a little buggy. If you remember that Disney film short about that blue car, this is kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Except it's not blue. It's a Toyota Pristine. I don't know, I'm just making up names. Toyota. We have a motorcycle. Very clean, and the handlebars on either side. This is someone with big arms. Big long arms. Over here we have commercial medical delivery van, and it's stopped in to collect his mail, I guess, or to allow delivery, because this guy can't do it all on his own. And with some of my vehicles I put mine carts inside. You can't get in without braking. You gotta break a window to do so, and I'm not going to. This one here is the environmentally consciously 296LZ. The 296LZ! Kind of like your smart car that you would see out there. You're like, no, I do not own a smart car. I'm not a geek. Those cars are unsafe. And they don't really deliver the gas mileage I really want. Here's the name of one of my main friends that joins from time to time. Part of his name is Bar. Too much for you. Too much for him, huh? I named all these license plates if you're wondering. This one doesn't have a license plate. It's an illegal car. I'll probably add it in afterwards. I didn't realize it. But we have the roads extended. And like I said, the big factory on the way. Let's get an overview of this place. It's at night, but that's okay. At least it's not raining, right? Also put electric meter on it. Yep. So if you didn't know about the inventory holdings, now you do. Yep. I'm gonna make it daytime. Booyah, it's daytime, baby. Because we really wanted to show you this exterior when it is daylight, so you can see it better. Tried to make this as realistic as possible. Some people are like, man, you go try hard on your builds. I try to do my best, and if I'm not happy with the build, then I'm gonna change it up. You know what I mean? You definitely know what I mean. Like with some of those trees back there, you see those big trees? I didn't like them from time to time, so I changed them up again and again until they were correct. Those ones were tough because I was expecting them to be small. Well, I always had a big tree that grew on every one of them, which is weird. So this must be a fertile area. Should have probably made a farm here instead. Anyway, before I forget, I'm gonna make a license plate and I'll get back to you. Alright, if you're wondering, this is now the license plate. Because we can. Yep, so we got trees lining between the properties. And this will be the first factory in the world. You're like, with all this housing development in the distance, we're gonna need employment, and we're starting to work on businesses like the post office you saw, Chinese restaurant, the burger joint known as Steak and Shake, like I said, the factory, and here's an overview of the garage. Alright, we're going to give an overview of this area just to show you how far we've come. As you can see, we still got the same color roofs, but the colors of the houses is changing a little. We have the dark blues in 3 areas now. We have light blue and we have cyan. Cyan was the original color, but I wanted to make a little more diversity without ruining the cookie cutterness of the neighborhood, at least with the textures. So the roofs are all the same texture, that's a given, and the spruce wood is used, except on one specific build, but that's okay. Actually, make that 2, I remembered another one. right, there'll be another place right in this area. Probably a couple more. I could actually picture 4 more in that area. And then we come around here, and this is more people who join my world and want to build. I give them this area. Some of the builds are good. Some of them could use work. You know, give and take. Here's that funny fake tree I was talking to you about a while back with the feud between this place and that place. Oh yeah! Even the exterior of this has been improved. I added a more, well, you know what they're called, parking lots for the pleasure of the peoples to park. This is a big hotel, so there's a lot of parking spaces, and that's a hotel next to it, so it could be used as parking spaces for that hotel as well. Anyway, there was plenty of big trees here. They're jungles. We're gonna take a look at the inside of this place. There's 3 entrances per side, so it's really 6 entrances. This is one of them. And it's the atrium, a very show-stopping type of atrium where you have water just going straight through, pouring down. Kind of looks like pillars. A bench area to sit and watch the waters flow if you don't want to get misted. Small kitchen, but it has a lock on it so that you can't use it unless you check into the hotel, which is on the other side. Three sides are the seating area, and then the 4th one is the kitchen. So here we have the only staircase going up on this side. It's a spiral, aspiring to much needs. So we're at the 1st floor. Ah, this is what he meant by not everything was done. I thought this whole place was done, but that's okay. This is a project for today. Then it won't take me too long to do these places, but you get the idea what this structure looks like on this specific floor. Just a quick glance. We're gonna head up to a level that does have finished. Oh yeah, here's a child. Hey child. Charlie. Planter. And here's the traditional looking hotel with the hallway. Room numbers. I started with some unique room numbers. And here is a sleeping quarters and the bathroom. Pretty simple. Next one down on this side. Hey there, buddy. Let me have a high five. Yeah. Over here is 83. And they're the size you need. They're economical. Very economical on this side. The other side isn't. The other side is for the richer people. There's also a penthouse on the top. On both sides, there's a penthouse on the top where there's no windows. I try to be as detailed as I can with this build on the inside. This took a whole couple days to do, no joke, and yet it's going to take a little longer because of that one story that I found out wasn't done, and I forgot that it wasn't done. So much on to do in these worlds. Here's the laundry room. Working washer and dryers. Simple, state of the art, and water. Next story. Gotta show you it all, right? You're like, you're crazy to show all the hotel rooms. Well, they all have their unique ideas.